You want a piece of me? You want to take this online? Welcome back to
If you want to
Tentaro.
take this into my kitchen, I'll go get you a beer out of the fridge, and we can discuss it like gentlemen.
Ah, yes, I like your approach on that. Welcome back to Tentaro. I'm David,
And I'm Gary.
and we're gonna take it out. We're gonna take it outside.
Yeah, if you want to take it outside, it's dang cold, man. I don't
Yeah, bring a jacket with you if we're gonna take it outside.
Make sure
Maybe
you
some
put on
hand
a jacket.
warmers.
If you want to take it outside,
Bring
make
a
sure
muffler.
you put on a jacket first. It's cold.
Yeah, and you first. Let's take it out to the foyer because it's warmer out there as opposed to going outside where it's cold.
We could take it in the living room. I got the fireplace going. You could sit under the electric blanket.
Oh,
you can watch some YouTube videos. It'll be nice.
Dude, I'm your brother, not your wife, for God's sake. Maybe you rub her feet too while you're at it.
Do you want a foot rub?
Not from you.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
You've not watched Pulp Fiction, have you?
No, I'm not.
Yeah. I am firmly in the camp of John Travolta when it comes to foot rubs. You could be
you want John
in Samuel L. Jackson's camp if you want to.
Wait, you want John Travolta to rub your feet?
No, I didn't say that. I said I'm in his camp.
You're in John Travolta's camp.
I'm in his camp on his opinion on foot rubs. Yeah.
I thought maybe this was some weird kink of yours that I had never heard of before.
Hey, I'm not the one asking my twin brother to go sit on the couch on an electric blanket and watch a video.
We could watch Monty Python.
I feel violated. Now I am going to take you outside. All right. So in case for 2 minutes, as we've wasted your time here, Nancy Mace and Jasmine Crockett had a bit of a kerfuffle in the house the other day.
Yes. Yeah, so they were discussing civil rights and transgender rights, and Nancy Mace is being a good Republican has taken the tact of punching down on transgender.
That's kind of like her jam, That's her sacred cow, her bread and butter.
And what Jasmine Crockett wanted to do, she wanted to reestablish a subcommittee on civil rights, and she was criticizing Mace's rhetoric about transgender people. And they got into an exchange, and it culminated with Nancy Mace saying, "If you want to take it outside, we can do that." And and then they kind of ended the kerfuffle at that point.
Now, mind you, Jasmine Crockett said, "Child," and she's like, Nancy is like, "I am not a child. I'm a grown woman.
I'm working through glass ceilings, and I'm 46 years old or whatever." She was going through her whole
resume,
all the adversity I've had to overcome as a white woman.
How dare you talk down to me?
Yeah.
But the problem was Nancy Mace has acted like a spoiled, immature child. So, frankly, Jasmine Crockett called her out on her shit, and Nancy Mace didn't like it.
Yeah, I guess Nancy Mace has a history of Jasmine Crockett was kind of poking the bear a little bit, if you were, because Nancy Mace's coffers might be running low. So Jasmine Crockett was saying, you just go out there and yell trans, 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 and get people scared to donate money to you because your coffers are low. And that just really kind of spun out of control. It's a great watch if you go to YouTube and just look for it. You'll find it easy enough.
And there is a possibility that Nancy Mace wanted to talk further. If you want to take it outside, as opposed to do you want to take it outside? But given the tone and tenor of the exchange, I would not think that words alone would have sufficed from Nancy's outraged response to the argument.
There's little doubt what was going to happen if they went outside.
Yeah,
they did not.
They weren't going to hug it out.
They did not penalize Nancy Mace because Comer was like, "Well, we don't know what she meant by taking her outside. Maybe they were going to go outside and have a beer. It's like, oh, please.
Yeah, I'd like to take Comer outside and introduce him to my beer.
Yeah, Nancy Mace was so
It's in his gutter somewhere here, buddy. I'm sure if you keep looking, you'll find it.
Nancy Mace was so triggered at that point. Yeah, she wasn't going to take her out to serve her a beer unless she was going to hit her over the head with a bottle of beer. You know, it was definitely, you know, if you pardon the analogy, it was kind of like two guys whipping it out, saying, "Mine's bigger than yours. You know, let's take it outside and we'll solve this."
Was it Buddy Baker and David Allison or Bobby Allison?
It was the Allison brothers and AJ Foyt, I believe, is what you're referring to.
Yes, what's your AJ Foyt?
Big brawl on the infield.
Yes, that solidified NASCAR as a great must-watch TV on ABC.
Yeah, the drivers are out there knocking.
His face kept landing against my fist. Was like the quote.
So I guess we could sort of take a look at the energy at Jasmine Crockett and Nancy Mace.
I think that would be amazing. I'll let you lead off on that one because otherwise, if I went first, you'd probably like threaten to take me outside or something like that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, turn on the heater. So let's take a look at the energy around Nancy Mace. Let's start with Nancy Mace. How was she feeling during her little argument with Jasmine Crockett? Okay, let's see. And I have to apologize. Let me come back up for a second. I've got my Dave's beginner tarot deck, the first deck he ever gave me, and it's got like the meanings of all the cards on it. And I'm using this type because I left my other deck at his house, and I was too lazy to drive back over there and get it. So,
Cale Yarborough and Davey Allison.
Oh, okay. I got the wrong vintage driver.
Yes. Carry on.
Okay. Apologies to AJ Foyt.
Apologies to all three NASCAR fans watching this that were offended that we didn't get it right.
Okay. Okay. So in Nancy Mace's mind, when she was telling her, let's take, if you want, we can take it outside. She was making her an offer.
A genuine offer.
A genuine offer.
What's the low energy reading of that Knight of Cups card? Just say that. Let's say it wasn't a genuine offer.
I would say it was a dishonest offer. It was basically you're doing this not out of the goodness of your heart. You want to exact your revenge on this person. It's a great foundational card. It means what it means. The challenge is the Queen of Wands, because if you take her outside, you're going to get.
Now you're outside. Now what?
It's like it seemed like a good idea when we were in the House chambers. Maybe not such a good idea.
Exactly. It's. I hate to say it to bring it back up, but it's like our Schnauzer we grew up with.
Oh yeah.
She was a fierce guard dog behind a window. Open that door, stranger comes in, flee up the stairs, hide under a table. It's all fun and games when you think that you aren't in any danger, but the minute the danger's there, it's of course of a different color.
Yeah. Okay. So the energy underneath it, Wheel of Fortune. Anything was going to happen out there.
And I would say, are we done, or is that just the opening round?
Yeah. Yes. I love the Queen of Wands as the challenge card there.
Yeah. By the way, I think I did hear somebody say that wasn't even the first time that day that Jasmine Crockett took Nancy, took the piss out of Nancy Mace. So I think there's something there. This is a WWE feud.
In the past, we got the Judgment card. Nancy Mace was being judged for her punching down on the trans community by Jasmine Crockett.
Mm-hmm.
Current energy is Nine of Pentacles. I am a 40-something-year-old woman. I couldn't hear because the two of them were talking over each other. But this is Nancy Mace going through her resume as a privileged white woman and all the barriers and all the adversity she had to overcome to have her spot in Congress, in the House, and how dare someone like Jasmine Crockett challenge her, when it's so ironic, because I guarantee you Jasmine Crockett had to overcome more adversity to get to that same seat and that same level of responsibility and respect. But it's basically, you should respect me because I have all these things of value that I bring. Overarching energy is the Seven of Pentacles, reaping what you sow. You know, basically, as Dave was saying, Jasmine Crockett was calling her out. She, you know, whoops. Nancy Mace, and that's the end of the reading. You've run out of time, Gary. Dave's put a timer on me. I can't read past the timer.
Take too long. Do you want me to pause it so you can address your bread?
Yes, that's all right. Okay, so you know, basically, Nancy Mace was reaping what she was sowing.
Yep.
You want to raise money by attacking trans people. You should expect that someone who disagrees with you may call you out on that.
Seems reasonable.
The lesson to be learned: you should be careful if you're going to pull out your wand and charge at somebody.
Yeah.
You may be going against the Queen of Wands there. The outcome, Lover's card. They'll hug it out.
I'm sure
they will have some sort of conversation to sort of mend those fences. At least
you are. Yeah. I understand what the card means. I think you're being very optimistic.
To me, it could be what Nancy Mace wants to do. I guess I can.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's take it outside and hug it out. I'm sure that's exactly what she wanted to do.
Well, you know, that's funny because that's probably what the card really means. Because Nancy Mace realizes the optics aren't good, and so she was saying, at no point did I actually mean that we were going to fight. I wanted to go out, take it outside to talk to her. We could discuss it. That's going to be her. That's her. I'm not saying that's what she meant. That is what her press, and that is what she is saying she meant.
Yeah, I know.
Your turn.
I'm rolling my eyes as hard as I can, as loud as I can.
I can hear that.
Yes.
So how's Jasmine Crockett feeling about this whole exchange?
Okay. How's Jasmine Crockett? Now that Nancy Mace has given her her slant on it, is Jasmine Crockett. Nancy Mace is selling. Is Jasmine Crockett buying?
Is this hard-hitting news or entertainment only?
Yes. 4 of coins. You know what? I think the thing is, I did my reading on this one too. There's a couple things here. One, Nancy Mace has some unresolved issues. Being called child triggered her like nobody's business. But I think the other thing that triggered her is that Jasmine Crockett's attacking Nancy Mace's meal ticket. And Nancy Mace ain't having none of that. Don't you be attacking my meal ticket.
Mm-hmm.
And the secret's out. You know, it's just kind of like, this is not a well-kept secret. Anybody knows that you're raising money off of this. And Jasmine Crockett's, hey, I'll talk about your lack of money and what motivates you to do stuff. You know, what are you going to do about it? You know, I will go out there and I will speak my mind. Jasmine Crockett speaks her mind. That is what she does. And current situation, King of Pentacles, it's like, you know, again with these oligarchs, again these values, the money. Nancy Mace right now is being driven by money, and you know, Jasmine Crockett's calling her out on that, and will continue to do. Jasmine Crockett will be relentless. I think the next move might be a Nancy Mace move, but I think if Nancy Mace brings up trans people again, Jasmine Crockett's going to bring up this again. She's just not going to suffer this. This is a battle they both intend on winning. And, you know, they're both passionate about it. Right now, Jasmine Crockett has a leg up on Nancy Mace because Jasmine Crockett didn't lose her mud when it was discussed. It
Mm-hmm.
the discussion is trans people in bathrooms, but really the discussion is money and the lack thereof. And Nancy Mace, uh, when people are resource deprived, when they're guarding their resources, they overreact to things because there's a big fear there. Outcome of the star card, it's not going to be an ongoing battle. It's over. It's kind of like, we had our moment. Things are calmed down now, but don't think for a second that if Nancy Mace gets out of her lane and starts bashing trans people again, that Jasmine Crockett isn't going to be right back on there poking that wound.
Yeah, to me, the star card is Jasmine Crockett came out on top of that one.
Yeah, she came on top. She absolutely, because she maintained her composure.
Yeah,
and
she
Nancy
was
Mace did not.
the adult in the room.
Yeah, when you're saying I'm an adult and don't you tell me otherwise, it doesn't. Your actions belie your words.
Yeah, she was definitely the boss on that one.
Yeah, I had the sunglasses going. Deep, 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 deep. Snoop Dogg. I have a cat.
How about a little four-carder? Will we see any more of this, or is it truly done? Because I like what Jasmine Crockett did. She called it out, man. It's
very matter of fact.
Yeah.
And Jasmine Crockett said that what she was asking for was, I want this committee restored because of this, that, and the other thing, and you're doing it because you're probably running out of money and need to, hit the money button.
Yeah,
to get that. So in some ways, it's like she's Jasmine Crockett is pointing out the social media clickness of Nancy Mace. So you want to do this one?
Yeah.
Okay.
So for Carter is are we done seeing this? So Foundation 7 of Cups. Not everything's as it seems. Let's see. It's the main clarifiers, the Four Swords. They may take a brief respite from it, but I think what you're seeing is that Jasmine Crockett. This could be one of two things. Either Jasmine Crockett has made more of a name for herself, or this is Nancy Mace looking to get more money. She's waiting for her financial ships to come in. The other clarifier, Four of Wands, celebrations. I'm sure the Democrats are celebrating this, and the LGBTQ communities celebrate this because they've got a champion. They've got someone fighting for them. Because Lord knows we're not seeing a lot of fight out of most of the Democrats. So when you finally get one that's fighting for you and sticking up for you, you're going to cheer them on. And then the underneath it is the Six of Swords. Just they're trying to move past this, keep this moving on.
Yeah, I look at that. It's what I get from the Three of Wands. The pirate ship is lurking just out of sight around the cove. We can be cool. We can calm things down, but don't forget, child, that pirate ship is out there somewhere. And it will come to shore with a raiding party if you decide that you want to have another go at this. That's what I get from that. It's like, kind of the F around, find out. The Three of Wands is waiting to find out. And then the Four of Wands is, oh, yeah, you found out. And we can do this again.
Yeah. Or the Four of Wands can be, oh, no, we've solved it. We've resolved it between the two of us.
No, that is Three of Wands and Four of Wands is clarifiers. Yeah, it's calm for now. But again, that pirate ship is out there.
You're just not going to take this optimistic outlook on this, are you?
No, why should I? That's not realistic. It's not how I feel about it either.
Oh, I'm feeling the swords.
Yeah. Yeah. Nancy Mace, she's got issues. That woman has issues.
I had gone to an event. I had gone on a date with this woman when I was single, And
I'm glad you clarified that.
yes, this was back in the days when I was young, single, and quite handsome. And we went to this event. She had a child, and it was a fundraiser at the kids' school. It was for the adults.
Did you call the child a child?
No, I did not.
Oh, that's too bad. I would have liked to see what happened.
And my date pretty much ignored me the entire night. it was I'm not entirely sure why she even invited me. It was probably she just didn't want to go by herself. It's like, okay, well, whatever. I wasn't really emotionally attached to her. At that point, I kind of like, okay, yeah, I see where this is going. Or it's
Cool
not.
story, bro. Thank you anyways for watching. I'm sorry, there was a point to this story.
There is. I was just getting to it. So at one point, she's out doing her thing. And she's got a lot of friends and people that she knows. So she's out chatting and out on the dance floor and whatnot. And one of the guys that I had met earlier leans over to me and goes, "Do you want some free advice?" I said, "Hey, wait a minute. I don't take free advice, but I'll buy you a beer and then you could give me some advice." So I get the guy a beer, and he looks at me and goes, "That girl that you're with, that lady you're with, she's got problems. That woman has issues."
Yeah.
It's like, yep, you're right, she does. And he was basically very nicely telling me, yeah, you know what, just move on, pal.
Yeah. Swipe. This was in the days before swipe right, swipe left.
Yes, yeah. I was already there, but it was so funny that this guy who didn't even know anything about the two of us could see it and just say, yeah, dude, just that woman has issues. Just keep going.
Hunt.
Okay,
so what you're saying is that Nancy Mace has a chance.
Not with me or Jasmine Crockett.
Anyways, thank you very much for watching this episode and listening to Gary's dating life in his single days.
Yes, it's usually we do that for the live streams. We should do a live stream. We got a 3-day weekend coming up.
Maybe if Trump's arrested, I think a live stream would be in order.
Oh, wouldn't that be awesome? Okay, thank you for watching. If you like these videos, give us a thumbs up. Leave a comment. I read all of them and respond to many. Subscribe. We put out a new video every night at midnight, and we do the one thing that no other Twin Tarot channel does. We
show you the horrific dating experiences that you've gone through.
We give you that as well. That was bonus. But what you normally get is a secret card.
Oh.
And today's secret card is going to be very small, but
it's about your dating life. I see.
Cool. It was definitely my date that night. It was a new beginning for me.
Oh dear. All right, everyone. Thank you very much. We'll catch you on the next video. Take care.
Bye-bye.